Yo, hit that subscribe button. We want to go over the full history of tariffs in America. Today we're breaking down the full history of tariffs in America from the founding of the Republic to modern trade wars and globalization. Let's get into it. The early Republic, 1789 to 1816. When the United States was just getting started, it needed money badly. So Congress passed the Tariff Act of 1789. It wasn't just about protecting industries, it was about funding the new government. Alexander Hamilton, yes, the guy on the $10 bill, pushed for tariffs in his report on manufacturers. He argued that tariffs would help American factories grow and make the U.S. less dependent on British goods. The protectionist era, 1816 to 1860. After the War of 1812, the U.S. started using tariffs to protect American industries. The tariff of 1816 was the first major protective tariff. Then came the tariff of abominations in 1828, with sky-high rates that sparked outrage in the South. South Carolina even threatened to secede over it, kicking off the nullification crisis. At this point, tariffs weren't just about trade, they were about sectional conflict. The North liked them, the South, not so much. The Civil War and Industrial Age, 1861 to 1913. During the Civil War, the Morrill Tariff raised rates again. This helped fund the Union war effort. After the war, tariffs stayed high thanks to Republican support for big business. They protected American steel, railroads, manufacturing, but also raised prices for everyday consumers. Still, they helped fuel the Gilded Age industrial boom. The Progressive Era, 1913 to 1930. In 1913, everything changed. The Underwood Tariff slashed rates, and the newly passed 16th Amendment allowed for a federal income tax. This shifted from the government's revenue away from tariffs and toward taxing income directly. It was a major win for progressives and a step toward free trade ideals. The Great Depression, 1930 to 1934. Then came the infamous Smoot-Hawley tariff in 1930. It raised tariffs to record levels in the middle class of a global economic collapse. Other countries retaliated with tariffs of their own, and the world trade basically shut down. Economists today agree that Smoot-Hawley made the Great Depression worse. The post-war era, 1945 to 1980s. After World War II, the U.S. helped rebuild global trade through agreements like GATT, the General Agreement on Tariffs and Trade. We slowly lowered tariffs and pushed for international cooperation to prevent another trade collapse. The modern era, 1980s to today, from the Reagan years to NAFTA in the 90s, the U.S. kept pushing toward free trade. The tariffs were lowered, factories moved overseas, and globalization took over. But in recent years, tariffs made a comeback, especially under President Trump, who launched trade wars with China and put new tariffs on steel and aluminum. So guys, in finality, from revenue raising to protecting the industry to sparking global trade wars, tariffs have shaped America's economy for over two centuries. And if history tells us anything, they'll probably be shaping it for centuries to come. Hit that subscribe button.